Today's video from the Raleigh Business Broker is about your station in life. What do I mean by that? Every day my phone rings, I talk to business owners, I talk to business buyers, and try and figure out where they're at. What is their station in life? A lot of business buyers, they're stuck in a cubicle. I can hear them typing away. They're trying to escape that 9 to 5. They've got that entrepreneurial itch, and they're calling with this dream to do something bigger, to have entrepreneurial freedom. And they just feel stuck, essentially. They are aspirational. That's their station in life. They're here, and they can see here, and they're on that path. And I can tell just by their questions, like how much they've thought about it, how much they've committed to it. And basically, if they're going to be successful, we know pretty quick just by the first few questions. Do you have a pre-qual? Do you know exactly what type of business you're looking for? How long have you been looking? How far have you gotten with other businesses? Why didn't you buy those? That's what the buyer conversations are like. The seller conversations, the business owners who want to sell, a little different conversation. Often they are stepping out of their office. They're getting away from their employees. The super successful ones already have their free time, but most of them are trying to escape the grind, the obligations that they have, so they can have this conversation about what's beyond their business. They feel trapped too at their station in life. They're here and they're looking at retirement. They're looking at what they really want to be doing, and they're exploring their options for exit. They've already taken the jump. They've already gotten into entrepreneurship. They took that first risk and found that place that was sustaining them with their business for a long period of time. And then they were feeling the itch, that same itch that the person trying to get into business has, that business owner that wants to sell, they're trying to get to that next lily pad. It could be something bigger, but for the silver tsunami, for the retiring boomers, which I have been told is not a pejorative term, they're looking at retiring. They're looking at spending time with their grandchildren. A lot of them missed out on the time with their own children, and they're saying, I'm not going to let this happen again. My kids are having kids. I sacrificed time with my kids for this business. I'm not going to do that again for my grandchildren. Those are some of the most meaningful conversations that we have with business owners when we talk to them about what their dreams are, what their aspirations are. And we have those conversations for long periods of time. The first conversation is an introductory conversation. What do you want to do? I understand what you're doing now, but what do you want to do? What is important to you? Is it your employees? Do you want to make sure they're taken care of? Is it all about the money? It's always about the money, but sometimes it's more about the money, and sometimes business owners just want what's fair for their hard work. They want consideration for their hard work. They're not trying to be greedy, but they want what's fair for their hard work, and then they want their employees taken care of. And once they have the information of what other owners have earned from similar businesses, they just want that. They're not greedy. And those tend to be the business owners that we are best fit to serve as intermediaries that take them through this process, that build a confidential buyer pool, a pool of interested buyers to compete against each other to get that maximum bid within that range, sometimes above the most probable sales range price. Those owners that appreciate that process, that's who we're best fit to serve. A lot of owners we talk to, they just say, I know it's worth this, but I want that. And we're polite enough to say, well, we can't get you that. I mean, it's possible, but improbable, right? And we don't want to lie to you and tell you you're going to achieve something that's highly improbable. It could happen, but we might not have the time to take you on that journey. But maybe here's how you can get there if that's important to you. So those aren't really the people that we focus on. We focus on the people that make money, that are ready, they're crystal clear on what's next in their journey. They were on that first lily pad. They took that leap. They took that risk. They've endured the arrows in the back of running a small business, stabilized it, built something significant, have employed others, and built something that was beyond them. And now they want to enjoy some time for themselves. That's who we're best fit to serve. Those are the folks that we are able to take their business to market, run a great experience, help them sell it confidentially. We go through the the ups and the downs, and the most satisfying part of my job is when it's all over. Typically we wait around 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and we take them out to lunch. Often we talk about the deal, but what I like more is when we don't even talk about the transaction. We've talked about their transaction for often a year by the time we take them out for this. We call it a celebration and a thank you lunch. We just talk about what's next for you. A year ago we talked about, you want to spend time with your grandchildren, you wanted to go fishing, you wanted to travel more. What do you got on the calendar? I've got friends and clients that went to Europe, that went on cruises, that did all kinds of fun things that they just couldn't do because they were trapped in their business at that station of life. And we got to ride shotgun. I'm sitting in my car right now. We got to ride shotgun on this journey with them, on these incredible rides that these entrepreneurs go through. This is one of the favorite parts of my job, being an intermediary. We got to ride shotgun and guide them like a Sherpa through this pretty complicated, what can be a crazy process, and bring some order to it and get them to the other side so that they can be at that next station in life. That's a little bit about what it's like to be an intermediary and to go on these journeys with these entrepreneurs that are taking big risks, getting big rewards, and jumping from one station in life to the next. Thanks for watching. I'm Neal Isaacs. I'm the Raleigh Business Broker. I make videos like this just because I love the deal, the art of the deal. I think it's fun to be that guy along for the ride. If you want to work with me in some capacity, call me. I'm easy to find online. And I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you want to hear about next, and I will record that video for you. Till next time, mahalo.